So you'll hear a little bit of repetition from some of the other reports that you received on the summer programs. What I wanted to just highlight was really the number of students that participated in our programs collectively, and, approaching 250 students when you think about all of the different things that we offered. Just lots and lots of students around the building, including the Champions program. And having the Champions program was also supportive of our students who attended some of the other programs, because if you have a working parent and your summer program ends at noon or 1 o'clock and you need a spot for your children, we were able to offer that this summer. And they were a wonderful partner with us as well. But all in all, lots of students with us, and a lot of great outcomes, as we just heard. So the year kicked off with a lot of meet and greets. Both buildings held them, and they differentiated in some cases by kindergarten. So on that top left, you'll see a new kindergarten coming in with Dad and meeting her new teacher. And you'll see the Wood School down at the bottom. And one that I kind of marvel at, and when we think about not all of us could be a kindergarten teacher, in that picture on the top right, what you actually can't see is over on the left-hand side of that classroom, every kindergartner who's in that class is sitting there listening to a story being told by one of the paraprofessionals. And I just think that the teachers on one side of the classroom basically delivering a presentation to families, and on the other side, all of the children were meaningfully occupied. And I think that's what our teachers do. Welcome our families and welcome our students and find a way. So first day of school went, I think, as smoothly as we could have hoped, but friends getting off the buses and exciting first day. We focused a lot, both principals they really excel at this idea of how are we going to build our school communities. And these were some activities that students were doing. Specifically, I know, Robin, at your school, you spend the first several days really working. That first 3 days, that really is what happens in those classrooms. And we were in those classrooms together, and that is absolutely what is happening. Kids making marble ramps, I'm sure there's a better name for that, discussing, problem solving together, learning about each other. And likewise, when we talk about belonging, when you walk around our school and you look in the hallways and you look at the bulletin boards and the messages that our teachers choose to share, these were a couple that really stood out to me in terms of, you are welcome, you have a home here, you're part of our community. And those things really do mean something. This was just taken, I think, earlier this week, and Katie Hegarty, this is just another example of one of our teachers. She ordered this bulletin board set, The Books Missed You, and she was very unhappy because it didn't arrive on the day that she expected it to arrive. So she put a different bulletin board up, but was the moment that new thing came in, it was rip the old one down, put this thing up, because it meant so much that we're going to put up the right message for our students. And then you can see in these other two pictures, instruction is up and running. We're getting into, our essential questions. What are we focusing on, and what are we learning? So it's really nice to see that up and running. And we have, as in every year, a number of exciting things coming up. A lot of busy calendars will be starting to populate now that we've hit September. And next week, we have an open house at Jackson School, which I believe, given the age of the students, that's a parent and child event. Wood School Curriculum Night is for adults only, and then that's followed by PTO, CPAC, and we do have an early release day towards the end of the month.